Great morning. Well, we've got the trial date in D.C. in March, early March. Now, 45's lawyers went in swaggering into the court, beating their chest, interrupting the judge, acting the fools that they are. And the judge was not having it. They're telling the judge we need to have it in 2026. We can't prepare in time. And yet they've been on these shows saying we're all prepared. It's an easy case, no problem. We've got this. So all their swagger and brouhaha didn't avail them anything beneficial. The only one it impressed with their swagger and their beating their chest and their interruptions and acting the fools was 45. Okay? So really the wrong way to approach that judge. So let's see what is on 45's mind today. How is 45 doing with this now that he finds out that he's got the case here? March 4th, I think, and then he's got the one up in New York with Bragg on March 24th, my birthday present. Yay! That's a good birthday present to have. He's going to the New York court on the 24th of March, and we're just waiting to see when the court case is going to be on for Fani Willis. Now they're being arraigned in Fani Willis on September 6th. Okay, so all of this stuff is now coming down on his head. Boom, 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 boom. They know his game. They know his game is delay, 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 and they're not having it. They say the more you pull this crap, the quicker it's going to be. So he has met his match in these judges. At the center of it, we have his starting opportunity is overturned. Okay? So this is what's coming up. The grounded activity. The new thing coming in for him, which is his path forward, which he's got to walk, that's overturned. Oh, we got the puppy wars going. So going into it, they're working on this. Okay? He's got his lawyers working on it. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to see it. Okay, he's no today. I don't want you to tell me this. Okay, you were supposed to get this drug out to 2026. So he does not want to hear a thing the lawyers have to say today. He is just. The challenge is what's being offered, okay? And it could be the challenge of them getting paid as well. They may be having their hands out, because he didn't get what he wants. And when he doesn't get what he wants from the lawyers, he has a habit of not paying them. Okay, so now we've got the history of this going. They need to look at the history of his paying and non-paying, okay? So above it, he wants the victory. Now there was a victory of the courts today, not a victory for him, but he wanted the victory when it come to overturning this. Going into it, he is pushed to the edge. He's on edge today, shall we say. And he say, work this. I'm paying you to get me off. You need to work this, okay? So he's saying, I want a victory. I want the victory. You need to work this because I am stressed. I am pushed to the edge now. Okay, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that you could not get this pushed back till 2026. He's on a rampage. Okay, yeah, underneath of it. I think this is him on a rampage, but let's see what else. Going into it, fishtails. Yeah, lie, do whatever you need to do, okay? So yeah, for the cushy thing, wanting everything as per he wants it. And I think it's about, if you guys want to get paid, then you need to do the right thing. So what we have underneath of it all, we have him wanting to, again, he says, do something. Hold on to power. Control. I'm not happy. Oh my God. They're pushing me down. And it's nightmare scenario. You need to get me to calmer waters. Okay? I want this to go forward. I want this to be overturned. I want this stopped. Okay? This is going forward. He wants it stopped. I want this stopped. Okay? Because judgment is coming down. Okay? I don't want this going forward. I want it stopped. Stop it. Get me out of this. Okay? Get me to calmer waters. So he is in nightmare scenario today. So let me get these moved over and we'll pull these apart and see. Get these over here. Okay. So what we have here is the grounded, the daily stuff that's going on. The new thing coming in today, okay, that they've been working on. Going into it, this is what they've been working on. The challenge is what's being given back out. Above it, this is what you guys are supposed to be working on if you want to be paid liberally, okay? If you want your money, if you want to have a cushy life, you need to work on this, okay? Above it, I want a victory. I am pushed to the edge now. And this is about my holding on to power. And I'm going to tell you what I want done, okay? So he is in his mindset, as usual. I don't want to hear anything from the lawyers today of bad news. This is making me retreat, okay? In a nightmare scenario, and I want this to go to calmer waters. You need to get me through this. That's what you're getting paid for, okay? Fishtails, lies, I don't care. Look at the history. I am not happy with what is coming down. Okay? You need to know I am large and in charge of all of this. Stop it. Make this stop. Because judgment is coming down. Stop this judgment. Like he was saying, stop the steal. Well, stop the judgment. You did the fake, stop the steal. There was no steal, and now you pay the consequences. And yes, judgment is coming down the pike. Yeah, he is not happy. So let's do the 3-card pulls. See if I can get these. We're going to do some 3 cards and see what else it has to say on this. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear that you got this stopped. No, it's going forward. At the center of it, we have, what are you working on? This is what you're supposed to be building my case. Who's paying you? Okay? And I'm holding on to it. It's like, do the work. Do the work. That's what you're getting paid for. Okay? You're supposed to be getting me out of this. Oh my goodness. At the center, we have this, barking mad scenario that's going on. Dark deeds. Now they're in the struggle with this. They're fighting amongst themselves how to move this forward. Okay? But get me out of it. One way or another, this is your job. Okay? So he's barking mad in the middle of it if he thinks they can just get him out of this. He snaked his way out of everything before, and he's just fit to be tied that he can't this time. I'm being repressed, okay? And he's in this illusion and delusion, okay, with secret things, hidden things, okay? And I think this has to do with he's barking mad about not being able to go on the attack anymore on his social media and things. That stuff needs to be hidden. They are repressing me. And he's barking mad and he's really not happy about it. Yeah, he's fit to be tied this morning. He is really not happy. Everything, all of these cases are coming up. Boom, 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 one after another. At the center, it's judgment. Judgment is coming down. He's trying to hold on, okay, to his power, of course. Doing all he can to try to hold on to thinking that he's still in charge and has some hold of power. The center, we have the manipulation, okay, overturned, okay. Smoke and mirrors, overturned. When it comes to going forward, okay, he is blocked from being able to do all the manipulation that he was doing to try to taint the jury pool, etc. Okay? His manipulations are being foiled. Ooh, he is not happy. I just see today like this little bantam rooster, they want to fight, and I just see him like that, this little bantam rooster running around and wanting to fight, and yeah. What's being offered. Okay, nightmare scenario. We got swords in the back. You're killing me here. What do you come? You're supposed to come and tell me you got this, push back to 2026. You're killing me here. Okay, what are you offering? What are you bringing me here? What you're handing me is more nightmares, okay? And just knowing this stuff is coming down the pike and it is laying him low and there's nothing he can do about it. Except for to continue to hire the best people. Like Alina Abba out there saying, oh, he doesn't need to prepare for anything. It was a perfect phone call. What's he need to prepare for? Yeah, there's no preparation you can do. You can hear the phone call in its entirety. He did everything. He tried to cajole. He tried to pressure them. He tried to intimidate them. He did everything he could to try to get them to overturn it. And there's no defense against it. It's there in black and white. Okay? We have the White House, presidency. We have this having to walk away, and his out there talking mental, he's going to be singing the blues. It's all a witch of they're against me from getting into the White House. This is political. That's what that's about. He's going to get out there and keep singing the blues to as many as will listen about holding on, wanting to overturn, getting stuck when it comes to what they are sharing, what's being shared, okay? So he's going to try to go out there, say, I'm hanging on. They are the ones that are stopping me, and this is what he's going to try to put out to his social media as much as he can, okay? He's going to continue to do the whining, crying blues that this is all political, that they're coming after him. We'll go a couple of Lenormand and just see if it's going to tell us anything as well. But yeah, woo. This is not a good day in his world. We got the rainbow, wanting the promise, okay? But we've got the dark conversations going on, and he wants this slowed down. It's about, if you want your money at the end of the rainbow, we're having a darn, you need to slow this down. You need to protect me. He's got his little shell. He wants to slow it down and climb in his little shell of protection. Okay? You need to protect me. You're my little shell of lawyers. We have government or we have the narcissist. More than likely, this is his narcissistic thing because, yeah, he's in pain. This is a really difficult time in a doorway he's got to go through. This narcissist has got a hard lesson coming, okay? And that doorway is there. He's got to go through that doorway. And he's not getting out of this. Long overdue lesson from the universe here. Waking up. The divergent path. Okay. To the people. Okay. So the people are waking up to the divergent path is what's going to happen with this. These, when he goes to court in Georgia, especially, and they hear that perfect phone call and there is no defense against it, because you can hear it's him, and the MAGA people will all be watching. That day they will be watching. Now, they may have not listened to the phone call before, but I guarantee that court case, they will be glued to it to see. We have the narcissist, the divergent path, okay? And that's what he's married to. He's married to this divergent path, and things are not going to change. It's who he is. He's a con artist. He's a bully. He's a liar, a thief, a con man. And that's the path he chose. So for the future, what's moving forward, that ship is the promise at the end of it, okay? The future promise, okay? And a future promise in this case is he's going down. We're going to pull one more series in here. One more. Let's see. The toxic snake. Venomous. And the doorway. Okay, to something new. Okay. So, can't go backwards. You got to go forwards. And that door is opening to more new things. They're not done with him yet for this toxic snake. Now, they still do have some other investigations going, so he may have even more coming down on his head. they are not done with Donald J. Trump. Trump will be a name that you do not want anything to do with. If you're getting trumped, it's going to mean the opposite of what it has to this date. You're being trumped, you're being conned, you're being vilified, all of this stuff. Yeah, Trump is a name that they want to get as far away from as they can when this is done in history. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online. Ooh, I would not want to be him today, and I would not want to be his lawyers trying to report back to him today. Okay? Because he's going to say you're worthless. What my father used to say, you're as worthless as tits on a boar hog. Okay? You're useless. What am I paying you for? So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. Oh my goodness.